Hello everyone and welcome to BISP Solutions. BISP Solutions is a tech company providing NetSuite consulting services across the globe. We have a far-reaching proficiency in end-to-end implementation and support. Myself Rohit Arya, and in today's video we are going to learn about how to enter vendor credits in Oracle NetSuite. Before we begin to see the process on Oracle NetSuite, let us discuss what is a vendor credit and how we are going to enter vendor credits. So, a vendor credit is a financial transaction that reduces the amount of money owed to a vendor for an existing unpaid bill or for a future bill. In other words, we can say that vendor credits are credits that you receive from your vendor and it is treated as an equivalent to a physical cash that the vendor owes you. This helps us in keeping the track of money you are owed until it is either paid by the said vendor at a later date, that is refunded or subtracted from any future bill amount due to that vendor. Vendor return solely does not imply on just returning about certain items. We can also have a vendor credit in terms of earning loyalty rewards or having some cashback coupons from the vendor. So let's see, how do we enter vendor credits in Oracle NetSuite? There are total three ways of entering vendor credit in NetSuite. The first one is to enter vendor credits manually. The second way is to enter vendor credits via bill credit. And lastly, the third one is entering vendor credit via vendor return authorization. So let's get to our Oracle NetSuite and see how are we going to do these three methods. This is our Oracle NetSuite homepage. So now we will be going over the transactions, payables, enter vendor credits. You can see our standard vendor credit form has been opened. You can even customize the form as per the needs of your organization as well. We will be mentioning the vendor. And as we mention the vendor, you can see the subsidiary and the currency has automatically been taken as per the respective vendor. Here we will be giving a memo to it as well. I am giving the memo right now here so that we can classify among the three steps as we proceed further. Coming to the items tab, you can see here there are two options, applied and unapplied. So now we will be seeing what these two options exactly mean. If I want to imply a vendor credit against an outstanding invoices, I can do it from here as well. And when I will be clicking on them, the amount will be shown in the applied option. That is, it will be applied over the particular invoices. For now, we will be considering an example that we have received some kind of loyalty points or cashback coupons. And we just mention here, for example, we have received $2,500 cashback coupons. We click on the ad. And now you can see the amount is showing in the unapplied option. This is because this amount is not going to hamper the existing invoices which are prevailing under this vendor. And the amount has totally populated up automatically here, that is $2,500. And now I will be saving the same. So now we have received the confirmation that our transaction has been saved. So now we will move to our second point, that how to enter vendor credits via bill credit. We will again go to the payables, enter vendor credits and list. You can see the one which we have done right now, the manual way, it is automatically showing here. We will change the type to the bills as we will be entering a vendor credit via bill. And now we will select an invoice among them. not this one. You take this one, yes. And now we will be clicking on the credit button. As we click on the credit button, we are again over our bill credit page, and the details have automatically populated up since we have taken it from an invoice. And now you can see the amount is now showing in the applied column because it has been applied over the items prevailing in the invoices. Here also we will be giving a memo to it. And now we will be saving the same. So now you can see we have received the confirmation. Now coming over to our final step, that is entering a vendor credit via vendor return authorizations. We will again go on the same page, that is the enter vendor credits. And here we will be changing the type to vendor return authorizations. Now you can see the list has been populated up. We'll be selecting this one, sorry. And now we will be clicking the refund button. So now you can see all the details are automatically populated up here. And again we will be giving it a memo. And we will click the save button. Yes, so now we have again received a confirmation. I will again cross check it. And now you can see we are having all the three steps which we have done. The first one was we entered manually. The second one was we entered via bill credit. And the last one was we entered vendor credits via vendor return authorization. So these are the three steps by which we enter a vendor credit in Oracle NetSuite. That's all for today's video. For any further queries or consultation regarding services, feel free to visit us at www.bispsolutions.com. Thank you.